I'm so silly. I'm so silly. I was moving stuff around a lot. So how is it going? I think the music a little quiet, isn't it? The current volume. What? That's not right. I think the current volume is 10. Just the current volume. This doesn't read for 15. Doing great. Feel happy. Is it because you're drunk? Gotta make sure this is on 8K. There you go. Not 8K, 4K. Maybe. Well, I'm glad you're having a good day one. I'm gonna try and go through maybe 2 days worth, so day 3 and day 4. If I can't, then I can't. I had 5 of them. So you're a little tipsy, I see. An FPS drop right there when the map was loading, so let's redo that. Oh, I just think the last song was kind of quiet. $99. I'm so scared. My sister's coming on Wednesday. She's gonna terrorize me. My sister's an animal. Let me put the volume back because you and me put it on 10. The song before was just quiet. What do you think about extroverted girls? Are they for you? Oh, something went wrong. If I unlock my FPS to like 260. There you go. Remind me which one is that again? Extroverted means like they're loud and outgoing. That's my sister. I'm like the exact opposite. Well, I'm a hermit. She's explosive. Oh, these balls are small. Is this more like Counter-Strike spray transfers? Like short flick tracking. Man, this playlist was pretty well rounded. I have to say so myself. I can most likely cut out day 2, but I don't want to cut out day 2. $65. Yes, I need someone to drag my lazies out of bed to do something. I don't know. I feel like having an at-home date would be nice. Nani? Oh my goodness. Thank you for the sub, whoever. 1 second, I can't see. God dang it. Who did that? Yeah. I just think people who are too outgoing is a little bit tiresome for me because I'm an introverted person. Almost there, almost there. I can almost read who gave me that gifted or that sub in general. Oh, it was Espeon. Thank you for the resub for 5 months. Thank you for 5 months, Espeon. It's a toss up between the two. How's it going, Espeon? I saw something. I'm not sure if you guys saw the Twitch banner thing, but it says something about 30% more for like a Christmas special. Hold on, let me look it up. Let me alt tap real quick. It had said something weird, but I didn't really care for it. I'm not sure if you guys saw it. How was your Yakuza? Wait a minute. This is 10 dead dubs still. I'm playing Kovacs. Wrong game. Whoops. Hold up. Kovacs. There we go. Yeah, it says something. Oh, it says here, get bonus gift subs and save up to 30% on new subs until January 2nd, 2025 at 12 a.m. Pacific time. Oh, so I guess you get bonus gift subs and you save 30% on new subs if you sub. So that's a big plus if you guys are planning to do that for anyone else. Thumbs up. Actually, thumbs up. since you guys are on the left side of my monitor, right? If you guys are on the left side of my monitor, I thumbs up with my left hand towards you guys. I'm so silly. Doing well. Just finished stream. Gotta say, Yakuza 3 isn't that bad so far. It's pretty goofy. If you don't take it seriously, if you just think it's a comedy, then the game just gets better. It really is rough, but you know, at the time it was great. You can't expect you know, you can't expect a lot back in 2008. I think you can beat 3, 4, and 5. I think 3, 4, and 5 took the same amount of time for me to beat like 2. Assuming you did everything. Gameplay wise, I wanna die. Story wise, it's good so far. Yeah, I agree. Is this a relic of the past? I wonder how they're gonna give it the Kiwomi treatment though. That's what I want to know. How they're gonna Kiwomi it. You might as well Kiwomi 4 and 5 also, cause they're not on the Dragon Engine. I mean, Zero's not on the Dragon Engine either. Technically, Zero. No. Kiwomi 1 is the last of the old engine. Man, I'm getting pretty low FPS. But not that low. Let me see if I can fix it. I'll put it back to 245. Please let it be soon. But Zero actually functions like a good game. Yeah, that's because it was near the last of that engine, and so they were pretty, used to it. You were literally playing the newest game on that engine because Yakuza 1 and Yakuza 2 were on a separate engine, and then with Yakuza 3, they moved to a different engine, and they used it all the way up till Kiwami. And then Yakuza 6 was the first on the Dragon engine. Man, I can't wait for you to play 3, 4, and 5. You're like, wow, this game is actually getting better. I can see the improvements. And then you play the first game on the new engine. You're like, what the fuck is this? I haven't played them, so no comment. That's how you're gonna feel. You can tell this is the first game on the new engine, and I'm like, what in the fuck? Hey, my country went away. Is the new engine also used in like a Dragon? Yeah, yeah, yeah. They haven't changed engine yet. So, um, in 2016, Yakuza 6 comes out, and it's the new Dragon engine, and they've been using it since the latest game. So that engine is 8, almost 9 years old. It's interesting to see how they like refine the same engine. I can just imagine them going to Dragon Engine 2, and I'm like, oh, what is this shit? It's growing pains going on a new engine. What in the heck? Oh, so the game knows that I'm holding down the mouse button. So if you hold down the mouse button, it's 2 hits. But if you just click, 1 hit. So just 1 click. Also, I'm shocked you forgot the Majima Saga from Kiwami 2. I did forget. It's been so long. Both scene with Makoto just fucking broke me, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, damn, bro, a reoccurring character. That happens a lot, and that's why, like, I'm telling you, play every side quest. Play every side quest, even the ones that you hate, because most likely those people will come back, and you're like, yo, I remember that guy. You piece of shit. Like some of my decision making, the little times that Yakuza allow you to have like decision making are held with like grudges from the past or like good memories from the past. Oh, if I flick too fast, it like renders all the thing that's off my screen. That's why I'm dropping a little bit of FPS. Are you telling me to play golf? Yes. Am I about to turn Kiryu into Tiger Woods? Yes, you, John Kiryu, is about to be Tiger Woods. Bro, just imagine you playing the original 2008 game, even worse. The remaster made things a bit better. It's just like playing the original Ocarina of Time from N64 and then the DS version of Ocarina of Time. The DS version of Ocarina of Time cut away a lot of the bullshit. Better shave my head before I do that, else I'm gonna rip all my hair out. Better be clean, get it waxed, get it buff with a car buffer. I need to beat Judgment. That's the only RGG series I haven't beat is Judgment, and I haven't beat the spin-off series, the Ishin. I don't know, so, like, oh man. I heard Lost Judgment fix everything in Judgment, and so I'm like, fine. I'll tread through it. I think I was like 1/3 of the way Judgment, and I was like, fuck this shit, man. I give up. This shit's dog ass. I just couldn't handle the gameplay. And then the story wasn't there for me. But then I hear such great things about Lost Judgment. Motherfucker, you heard me on stream. I was losing my mind playing that. You'll get used to it. You'll get used to it. Just imagine, like, someone out there trying to get plat trophies. Plat trophies are the worst. Let me skip this song. Initial D. Yeah. If you look at the trophies, for the older games, 3, 4, and 5, it's insane. It's actually insane. Some of the mini games, literally, they can see your hand. So let's say you're playing like mahjong or something, or like any card game, they can see your hand. And like you need tools. You need the items to get like guaranteed a winning hand. And it's crazy. The girl, oh my gosh, I hate old video games platinum trophies because they're like, oh, you want to get platinum, huh, bud? Literally. So let's say, like, Yakuza 3 took me like I think like 30 hours somewhere around there. Platinum Yakuza 3 it's like an 80-hour venture. Hell no. That's why I tell everyone is like, yeah, I don't plat Yakuza, but I'm a 90%er or 95%. I get 95% or 90% of the content done. It's also nicer in the newer games. They're more lenient about side quests because in the older games you have to be at certain parts of the story to do side quests, and if you miss it, you miss it for good. But the newer ones are more lenient, and I'm like, nice. I can do every side quest. Wait, did I already do this one? It's giving me a bar like I did. Did I do it today? I did do it today. What? 23? Yeah, today is 23. Am I tripping? 113. Oh, it didn't load. That's why. I apologize in advance. I've been on an Arcane OST binge. Perfectly fine. Play whatever music you want. As long as the bot allows it, I do not care. The bot just uses like default permissions. So if it bans a certain thing, just let me know because I don't know what the default permissions are. Also, you guys can skip the song if you want. Skip whatever's on my backup playlist if you guys don't want to hear it. Bro, it was so shocking when I realized. I was like, wait a minute, Haruka's my age. What the fuck? So it was weird playing a game and seeing a kid that's my age. I'm like, wait a minute. Every time. There you go. It just won't load for some reason. Yo, what's up, Solomon? Yeah, you mentioned that. Fucked me up. Yeah. If only you played Yakuza earlier, that's perfectly fine. Because what you can do is you can speed up playing Yakuza, and then the faster you get to the later games, the faster Haruka just grows up. Man, it's crazy to think that Kiryu is 55. 55 in 2024. That's when 8 came out. Enjoying some lemonade right now. Got some peach mango protein as a drink. Delicious. Got my usual 2-liter water bottle, and if speaking about new flavor of protein powder, my protein not my protein, like the literal brand my protein came out. Well, I guess the brand that I like is called My Protein, and you can call it My Protein, but they came out with a blueberry flavor cuz watermelon wasn't doing so good. My friend tried watermelon and he was like, this is straight dog ass. And I was like, well, they added blue raspberry, and I am a sucker for blue raspberry. And it's coming in, I think, on Thursday, so hopefully it's there. I ended up ordering a 12-pack of electrolyte drinks called BioSteel. BioSteel. Interesting. I just get a pinch of salt in my water and I just put it in there for my electrolytes. I'm a little broke. I got red, white, blue popsicle flavor of BioSteel since I haven't had that one before. Now that sounds interesting. I want to get like popsicle flavor protein or electrolyte things like that. That's interesting. Hanging out. Oh, they disappear. What the heck? Oh, this is gonna be tough. I need to watch season 2 of Arcane. Should I play League after watching Arcane? Thinking emoji. Nah, just kidding. I already have one Riot Games under my belt. I don't need another one. I could get back into TFT though. I actually enjoyed TFT until someone steals my unit. I know that guy's like, I know everyone in TFT is looking at my board, bro. These demons cycling through my board. Gag on it. I must leave now. Damn, Snack. One day when I get bigger, there's gonna be like 20 people in here, and then you're gonna randomly come in and say shit. And everyone's gonna be like, ew, who's this guy? And I was like, well, welcome back, Snacks. That do be sounding tasty, Solo. Yes, you do. No, you shouldn't. Wait, which one? Get back into the league or get back into something else? Oh wait, watch it. Yeah, I remember my little thing now. I should watch Arcane season 2, and then I should not get back into League, as if I ever got into League. Biotech itself isn't too expensive. I've seen them go for $1.70 at Dollar Tree. Yes, Arcane, no to League. We playing League now? Hell no, bro. You think I'm gonna fall into another Riot Games trap? Bro, Riot Games players are so unique, right? They rage about the most like I don't even know how to describe it. They rage at the most mundane things. Cause like I'm gonna use this example, right? That I always use. In Valorant, if you have a certain skin and your teammate wants that skin, you should be inclined to drop it to them. Not because that's a good thing to do, but because they will throw your match if you don't. Isn't that ridiculous? I've seen it many times. Hey, could I get that Kuronami skin? Doesn't throw down the skin. He throws the game. What the fuck? I don't understand. Joined into League and started profusely vomiting. Hello, bear. Yes, we do. Play with me, little man. Sounds like a skill issue. No, I will never play League. I'd rather play Marvel Rivals than League. Here are the games in order that I will not play, right? I'm not going to play Overwatch anymore. Fuck that game. I will not play League. I will not play TFT. What other games won't I play? I'm not going to play any Fallout or like Tarkov games, mainly because I'm burnt out of those games. I won't play any looter shooters anymore. I'm also burnt out on those. But there could be exceptions for those, unlike League. Rivals mentioned. Yes, the only time I can stand French, the song. How is it in League? Teemo or run it down mid? Oh my goodness. Play Rust with me. Rust is good. I like Rust if it's like Rust 2 times experience, so I can get to like end game fast and I just mow people down. Yeah, this is a French song. Oh, I can move. Wait. Move your wrist. Oh. Oh, okay. I don't think I should be moving is the thing. Even though it allows me to move. It'd be cheating if I moved. If I moved up and then just like hugged him. I forgot to ask, how are you guys doing tonight? I was a bit sick yesterday, but I'm better now. I was doing front squats yesterday. And my leg kind of feel funny still, so that just means I need more sleep and I need more protein. Wow, amazing. I thought this song of a river, I'm afraid not. You can tell from a lack from phlegm. What's this for no live shitters? Still some, but that's from the SIG. Play a gotcha. Are you out of your mind? Didn't you see my Girls Front line stream? I cannot play a gotcha. Play Punishing Gray Ravens, best gotcha. I've played every gotcha out there, right? I don't know. I just can't last in them, I guess. I would say the funnest one for me was still ZZZ. ZZZ just tickles something in my brain. I actually like the style of Girls Front Line because I am a Fire Emblem enjoyer. And that's like the same gameplay. But like something about Girls Front Line is just too easy. And then the hard part is like I have to like use items. And I was like, I don't want to use items. I don't want to cheese my way through. Terra Salta Pool 5-star. Us players that live on that damn game. Look, man, I've been in a depression ever since Chemo Me Too, and you know why? Even Dokkan Battle. Oh, I haven't played the Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle, but I played like a lot of the major ones. Okay. It all started on FGO, bro. It all started on FGO. I played Fire Emblem Heroes also because I was like, wait a minute, this is just more Fire Emblem. I love Fire Emblems, and it wasn't the same. You ever played Crab Game? Yes, I have played Crab Game. I had a big like collab on Crab Game. With a bunch of Southeast Asian streamers. I was the only North American streamer in the Southeast Asian server, and I was like, oh, thank goodness everyone speaks English here. Not gonna lie, chat. It was funny listening to a bunch of like, you know, Asian English be like, oh my god, he's over there. What the fuck? It just made me laugh. Honestly, Dokkan Battle is a decent card-based unit game. I don't know, just something about gachas ain't for me. Maybe that's why I don't like Xenoblade. In Xenoblade 2, to get all the blades, you basically have to play a gacha game in a single player game. And I was like, well, why the fuck did you introduce gacha to a single player game? The voice chat on Crab Game is the embodiment of letting intrusive thoughts win. Yes. What happened? What's happening? Oh shit. This is so interesting. What? Okay, let's restart it. I actually know how this works now. This, oh my gosh. Like new age aim trainers is so crazy. I'm not even moving. It's moving myself for me. I need to go back and beat Mario Brothership. I think that's the next game I'm gonna beat. I might go back to Unicorn Overlord. But I think that game's kind of honk shoe. This is not my strategy game. No, that's fair. I really only play Genshin ZZ and Dokkan Battle. Yo, hear me out. Do a banana shooter stream. I have done a banana shooter stream with those same Southeast Asian people. Because once we got bored of Crab Game, we moved on to banana shooter. That was our backup collab game in case we got bored. I played that with some friends a while back. It was so dumb, but so fun. Oh, by the way, there's one thing that Yakuza 3 has over Kiwami 2. What is it? I don't have that much fun in Banana Shooter because, you know, most of the people collabing aren't maining FPS games at the same level as me. So I just basically bullying them. Actual fucking opening. Có. Có không xài khăn màu hồng á? Yeah. Màu xanh, yeah. Màu xanh với màu đỏ. My mom asks, hey, which towel do you use? And I'm like, oh, I don't use that one. Yeah. Oh, you know what I hate about modern washers? I hate that they have like a tumble sensor where like if the washer is shaking too hard, it stops and tells you to like rearrange the items inside the basket so it doesn't like shake a lot. Motherfucker, just get my shit done. I don't care if you bounce around, just get my shit done. The only part about it I hated was for the team deathmatch. I always get fucked over because it was three of us and it was a 1v2. We did free for all, and that was really interesting. I was devastated when I launched Community 2 and didn't get an opening movie. Devastated even. I'm curious of what's your favorite's gonna be when you catch up. Modern Yakuza got even better storytelling in my opinion. Nah, just kidding. Well, I guess that is kind of true because like, because my favorite is 7 Gaiden 8 0, and then like most of those are like in 2018 or older or newer. Oof. Well, so far in terms of music, Zero still has me in a chokehold, but QME movie is oof. The time it takes me to solve the Rubik's Cube is about the same amount as I last in bed. So what? 3 seconds? That's fast. I also didn't know you could spell Rubik's Cube with a K, but I guess they make the same noise. You just might be able to beat those kids who like main solving Rubik's Cube snack. I was very curious, and so like I looked into the world of Rubik's Cube, and like those people are really particular about like the size and the inner design of the Rubik's Cube, and like they even oil up the centerpiece, and I'm like, interesting. Like, that makes sense because like you need to be smooth and slick. I just never considered it. Oh, that was pretty bad, but it's okay. It's only one way to find out, bad boy. Oil up. I'm gonna oil up. Oil you up, little man. This guy thinks I'm that small, huh? I'll show you that I'm a grower and not a shower. What's another good series that I can recommend you guys to play outside from Yakuza? I'm a big fan from Soft Games, so if you guys ever have a chance of playing from Soft Games, go ahead. You should play any game that Yoko Taro makes. Who's Yoko Taro? He is the creator of Nier and Drakengard. And Voice of Cards. Voice of Cards is his latest series. I played and owned every game that man has directed. Wherever he says to go, I follow. Oh man, I still gotta beat Metaphor. Oh my goodness. A whole 80-hour game, bro. Let me see BRB. What other ones can I recommend? Fire Emblem. I'm a big Fire Emblem enjoyer. It's the decade of the remake, so I want them to remake all Fire Emblems so I can replay them again. I mean, another creator. Any of Kojima works? Now. I'm gonna say most of Kojima's work is great, right? But Death Stranding. I don't know about Death Stranding, man. I felt like I was a mailman. Yeah, I really felt like I was a mailman, and I was pretty much bored for a lot of the game. I think Kojima should just make a movie, bro. Either way, Kojima the GOAT because he's a Pekora enjoyer, and I enjoy Piccolo too. My man loves his VTubers. When he was showing off his new jacket, I saw the Pekala statue like in the background. I was like, yo, bro, I know you put that there on purpose. How long do you guys think a single player game should be? Because I know some people are like, oh, a game should be worth $1 an hour. Isn't that what you are though? Yes, yes. But other game series I recommend is God of War. I played 1 to 3. I haven't played anything past 3. Even though I know that they're pretty good. I don't know, there's something, I guess I'm just not interested. About 10 to 16 hours, 40 hours in game. I don't know, Japan thinks otherwise, but the West keeps it short, but Japan keeps it long. Oh man. Guess what? Persona 3 Reloaded came out, and then they did the Aegis DLC. So literally 80 hours and then a 40-hour DLC, right? And then they released what's it called? Metaphor, another 80-hour game, right? I'm literally running out of time, guys. Like I really need to quit my job if I want to catch up. And then Sega, you know, since Atlas is part of Sega now, Sega releases Yakuza 8 or Infinite Wealth. You know, I'm just still gonna call it Yakuza, but Yakuza 8, another 80-hour game, right? Minimum 80-hour game, mind you. And then we had Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, minimum 40-hour game, 45. I'm running out of time. It's not a series, but Cyberpunk, Monster Hunter. I'm not into Monster Hunter, but I'm happy that you guys are getting Monster Hunter Wilds in February. Danganronpa. I've seen all of Danganronpa. And I think 1 is the best still. What other long games that came out from Japan this year? Like what the heck? And then you had the Elden Ring DLC. That was a minimum 40 hours. What other ones? Either way, I'm running out of time. I had like Unicorn Overlord today. Not today, this year. Apparently that's like, I shoved 40 hours into that game. And I'm 70% of the way done. So like, I'm just gonna say that's a minimum 60-hour game. Chad, what do I do? What do I give up? I'm running out of time. I'm not getting any younger. Oh, are we done? Smooth Spear, Angelic, Easy. Yeah, I guess we are. All right, go back up, go back up, go back up, go back up. Oh, interesting that it does that. All right, turn this off. And then mouse B. I'm actually kind of happy that Silent Hill 2 took me 16 hours. Because it would have been crazy if it was no longer. Oh, play the Final Fantasy series if you want a series to play. For me, Final Fantasy is hit or miss depending on which one it is. Because like I like 7, I like 8, I like 10. 15 was good, and then halfway through it became dog. And then 16 I didn't get to play, but from what I hear, there's no point in doing the side quest until you're at the very end, then do the side quest at the end. I haven't played 1 through 5. I don't remember liking 6. I haven't played 9. 11 was an MMORPG. I don't remember 12. I did not like 13. 13-2 and Lightning's Return. Lightning's Return was the best one out of 13, but I was like, Ada, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Why did you buy all 3 games of 13 when you knew you didn't like 1 and 2? How did this happen? I don't see I don't see an issue with games being super long as the content doesn't feel like filler. That's how I felt about Skyrim, because I did the Dark Brotherhood quest, and I didn't know that when you get to the end of the Dark Brotherhood quest, they send you out to kill people. But then I realized I was killing the same people after the 3rd loop. I was like, wait a minute, didn't I kill you? This is my like 3rd time killing you. And I was like, what? Have I been looping? And so I looped 1 more time, and I was like, wait, I've been killing the same people over and over. I was like, fuck all this. Same thing with Fallout. I don't know. Maybe I'm just maybe we live in such a golden age that I'm like very picky about what's in my game. Because I remember liking Fallout 3 in New Vegas. I was like, wow, this is amazing. Right? And then like Borderlands 2 pre-sequel, I was like, wow, this is amazing. I never played a genre like this before. And then 3 comes out, Borderlands 3 comes out, I'm like, oh, I played enough of this shit. Or like Fallout 4 came out, I'm like, oh, this is trash. I already played enough of this. Since you mentioned Skyrim, what's your favorite modded game? My favorite modded game has to be the original Sonic Generations. Because I really just want a game that makes me go fast and eat ass. And Sonic Generations modded was just that. I really am that monkey. I modded my Skyrim to hell also. You can probably see a screenshot on my Steam of my modded Skyrim. 18 plus, mind you, so don't so don't go looking at it in public. Modded Minecraft will always be my top tier. Maybe it's because I played Minecraft for so much that any new mod to Minecraft doesn't really add that much for me. I forgot about that too. I'm burnt out on Minecraft. I played it so much in middle school and high school, even modded. I'm just I don't care anymore. Though for modded Minecraft, there's a sweet spot between having a lot of new features and having too many. Me and my friends made like excavators in Minecraft. We would like get a teleport to a different zone where it was just like a bunch of like flat land cobblestone. And then we made 6 excavators and excavated for material. And we were basically in game. I feel like Minecraft, I get trapped in being that guy that's always underground mining for materials, or like building something to make my materials better. It's like I have an archetype that I can't let go, because my friend is the one who builds stuff for like our homes and stuff, right? I'm the one who mines, and the other person like actually explores the land and like do shit. I love this song. Chat, I'm forever gonna not find the final mouse, because every new mouse does better than the last mouse. It's actually insane. When do I know when to stop? I tell myself that the final mouse is the mouse that beats the next 3 newest mouse. But I'm currently stuck in a loop because every new mouse I try is better than the last. And one time I was curious. I was like, ain't no way, right? So I picked up one of my older mouse and like tested it. against the newest mouse. So this mouse is like a year or two old, and I was significantly better on the newer mouse. And I was like, what the fuck? Hello, aimer. How is aiming? It's going great. What about you, Mr. Hebe? Oops. I don't know why I pulled that out. I'm currently testing XM2w 4K and OP1w 4K. Just listening to music. What about you, Hebe? How many mouse have you used this year? This is mouse number 11 this year. And tomorrow I have a Zowie FK2 coming in. I thought about buying the FK2, the S2, and Z813 all at once. But I was like, hold on. I can't test all these mouse at once and then stream my other games. So I was like, let's stop, right? Let's complete these and the FK2 first. And then and we'll move on to the S2 and the Z813. Why did I choose the FK2 first? Because the S2 was currently sold out on Amazon, and the Z813 was going to ship in February. So FK2 was my only choice. I'm yapping as if you guys may know what I'm talking about. basically, one company gives out or has 3 listings on Amazon, and I thought about buying all 3, but I bought only one. I love the soundtrack from Bleach too. Yeah, we're just listening to music, Hebe. So if you want to request some songs, the command is !SR, and then a YouTube link or the song name. Play whatever you want, as long as it doesn't get me banned. That's why I'm mouse testing. What mice do you guys use? Let's ask that. I'm also waiting for the Pulsar X3 and X3 Mini. What mouse pad am I using? I'm using the oh my gosh, it sticks to my desk so well. Type 99. Wait. Type 99 soft in matcha. I use Amazon Basic Mouse. There's a lot of good cheap mice out there too. I'm not sure what the Amazon Basic Mouse looks like, but you can use like I think the ATK F1 or the R1. Yeah, VXC R1. VXC R1's like $25 on AliExpress. What the heck? Oh no, chat. Ads are coming in 3 minutes. Hop on to YouTube. No ads there. in 3 minutes, of course. But yeah, that's what I'm currently using. I've also bought 10 mouse pads this year. To be brilliant honest, I'm not a competitive gamer, so I don't really care what model of mouse I use as long as it gets the job done. Yeah. So just get whatever works for you. I'm just saying, like, if you're looking for value and you're on a tight budget, that's what I would get. I'm a simple creature. These are just tools. Gotta remember. I'm not a usual aim trainer, Hebe, if you're wondering. I only aim train to test mice against each other. Bro, when I was a broke kid in high school, my mouse was literally whatever I could find. And 4 sheets of copy paper taped together on the backside. And I would flip it over so it would be like a smooth one plane surface, so I couldn't feel the tape. So I've been there too, chat. Don't worry. mice. I see. I'm not a big peripherals guy. I just click dots. I want to be very efficient at bean counting. I guess you could say. I think the reason why I like started testing all these mice is because I had a wired mouse that I bought for $25. The goat, the Razer Viper Mini for $25. Goated mouse, goated wired mouse, $25. A lot of value. I saw how cheap wireless was and how good it was. It became like almost the same latency as wired, and now sometimes wireless mouse is the same or better latency than wired. But yeah, I think that's where it all began in like 2022, I think. Maybe 2021. I played significantly better with the new wireless mouse that I got, and I was like, wait a minute. This isn't even an optimal shape for me. What if I started to buy other mice? What if I just scrounge up some cash? And then someone was like, "You think mouse shape is gonna help? Or you should try out mouse pads too." And I was like, "Wait a minute, you're cooking!" And that's how I bought more mouse pads too. But I think this mouse pad I'm using is my final mouse pad. I will not buy any. Well, I wouldn't say I wouldn't buy any mouse pads anymore. I would not buy mouse pads at the same rate as I did before. So I'll probably like buy 1 or 2 mouse pad a year, try them out, or maybe even 0. Are you using? Are you skate maxing as well? Since I'm testing new mice, I'm not. So these are default endgame gear PTFE skates. But when when I find my final mouse, right? Since I'm constantly, buying a bunch of shit, I will go get the Obsidian Obsidian Pro Airs. So the purple ones from X-Ray Pad. How skate interact with mousepad change their feel a lot as well, as far as I know. That's true. But at the same time, though, I love to get into PC building as a hobby once I have income to sustain that. What you could do is buy used parts and then put them all together and then have your own PC. That's really the best value. Who the fuck? Best aim trainer 2023 tier list? What the heck is this? So I thought about buying I can't even think of this video in my head. So I thought about buying TJ exclusives, Obsidian X-ray pads, Obsidian Pros. They both of their air versions, core pads. What else? Tiger ice skates. I'm more of a control user. That's why I like mud pads. But those are the top items on my list. Hello, Phil. Hello. Wait, is this your video, Hebe? What the heck? Oh, for some reason I thought you requested this song. God damn it, I'm country now. Sorry. I saw one requested something in your name, and this was the video that came up. Best aim trainer 2023. Oh, there we go. How did that happen? Oh my goodness, look at some being. Some being's top 2,000 in this little scenario. Yeah, but you know, if you guys have any like mouse pad and mouse questions, I'm here. We'll try to find something, you know. I'll probably quit sometime soon next year when I find the final mouse. Well, it looks like we're not beating the other one. No, by 1 point. Oh, what the fuck? I forgot about the video even existing. PP asked me a question for it. PP? Who is PP? Is that short for people? Sorry, I'm not familiar. The creator of the video? Oh, okay. Wait, I think it's been a while since I asked you guys, but what games are you guys playing nowadays? I felt like I shouldn't answer because I stream every day and you guys know what games I play, so. What's on your guys' radar? Much better. I just play Overwatch and Kovacs. It has 300k views. That's a lot. That's a lot. Maybe one day one of my videos would be 300k views, but I don't really expect it to hit 300k. I just make trash videos for funsies. So no new games. Just thinking about playing the Gen Zero game. Gen Zero. What kind of game is that? Been playing Nexomon and Ender Lilies. I checked out Ender Lily Solomon and it looks like Hollow Knight. Wait, is that right? Yeah, it looks like Hollow Knight instead of a traditional Castlevania game. I'm not sure if I'm cooking or am I wrong with that judgment. Also, do you guys have your presents? I know Moy is out buying Christmas presents. I didn't expect her to be a last minute Christmas shopper. Even though my family aren't Christian, it's funny that we celebrate Christmas, and it's actually funny that most Asian countries that aren't Christian celebrate Christmas. But you know, I guess we're just having an excuse to celebrate something. We love to party. I mean, oh, Metrovania. Sorry, is one of the tags it has on Steam page. I ended up getting my stepdad a flask and his name engraved on it for Christmas. A flask, you say? You know, I thought about getting a flask and bringing it to work. Oh wait, I'm done being country. But I thought about getting a flask and bringing it to work, and then drinking from it and see what like other people think of me. I'll be like, yo, 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 relax, relax, relax. No alcohol in here. You can smell it. I'm totally sober. And then hiccup. Wouldn't that be something? What? Would I take more than 2 hits? Wait, if you play Overwatch, are you playing Marvel Rivals? From what I've seen of Marvel Rivals, I haven't played Marvel Rivals, but I have played Overwatch. I haven't been in those type of games in a long time, but Marvel Rivals just seems like the better game. I'm sorry to say. All you OWs and Jors out there, you gotta find a new home. And Marvel Rivals looks like it is. I did play Rivals. It's like OW but party game. I figured for Christmas it's more about American influence on Asian culture, countries, culture more than religious significance of it. That's exactly it. In Japan, Christmas is a day where you go hang out with your significant other and not family. If you do hang with family on Christmas, you're deemed as like you're like, oh, this person doesn't have a girlfriend or boyfriend. I see. It's like a couple's day, Christmas in Japan. Um, sure, there are Christian Japanese people, but that's very far and few. Nah, Rival sucks. Rival lacks all the nuance. If I remember correctly, they eat a lot of KFC on Christmas Japan. That's all because of marketing. That's all because of marketing. So KFC was having a rough time in the 80s selling their chicken. And they're like, you know what we're going to do, right? We should make KFC buckets into a Christmas themed item. And that shit worked. I wonder if Mr. Tanaka got erased. Tanaka is a very common Japanese last name. And that's why sometimes people will like do skits and name a person Tanaka. But I heard that in the last decade, Saito is the most common Japanese last name now. So I guess all the Saitos out there married married a bunch of Tanaka women and claimed that last name, I guess. Rivals lacks the nuance, eh? I'll have to download and try, but I probably won't. But I will believe your story, and I'll listen to other people's story and see how they all conclude. Essentially, if you hang out with family on Christmas in Japan, you're essentially give off virgin vibes. Yes, it's just like Valentine's Day for us. If you don't hang out with your girl or guy on Valentine's Day, you're like, oh, must be single. It's fun on the surface level, but competitive is not a vibe. Yeah, I heard it's very broken. But that sounds like my type of game. I love broken games. I love it that everyone's OP and no one's what? What's this? Wait, have I played this? No, I haven't. Wait a minute, let's restart. Wait. Let's restart on the XM2 because I haven't played this. Also over in Asia, in East Asia, we have Valentine's Day and we have White Day. So on Valentine's Day, the girls give the guys or the girls in general, the girls give the other person, because it can be a girl or a guy that they give it to, chocolates or like bakeries, baked goods. Or turn it on. And then on White Day, the people who got gifts from the girls are supposed to give back. Um, they're usually boys, and they say that they say that that on White Day, whatever you receive on Valentine's Day, you're supposed to give back double. Bitch, what? Why would I give back double? I like everything being OP, but my issue aren't the power levels, but the lack of cooldown management and ultimate economy being terrible. I see. Has anyone even talked about Deadlock? Valve's mobile shooter. It's been a while. I tried to get into it, but I just couldn't. It's not for me. I was like the very first few people who got into the closed beta when like you weren't allowed to talk about it, and I was like, bro, why aren't we allowed to talk to it? Because like literally the way to get in is through if you weren't initially invited, the way to get in is to get someone who has Deadlock to invite you in. That's how you got to play Deadlock. And I was like, wait, if I invite everyone on my friends list and there's no like limit, why are you hiding it? I just thought it was strange. Maybe it's used to create discussion, like private person to person discussion. Remember? There you go. Curious, is it true that in Japan people tend to express love more through gifts giving and not expressing it directly often? Yes, in most East Asian countries, love is expressed by action instead of words. Um, I'm not sure it's because we're shy. That's also like we also have words where it's like heavier. Uh, if you know what I'm saying, like if you say ski des, ski is like right, you like something, but then to say that you love something, you would use I, and the phrase is aishiteru. Aishiteru is I love you. Um, and I that word aishiteru is so sacred that you you could be married to someone for your whole lives and you would never use that phrase with your significant other. Um, aishiteru is something you say to your kids uh most of the time. Like you you probably won't say that to your parents. I don't know why, but your parents usually say that to you, but on rare circumstances. Deadlock is insanely good, but it's hard to make content on. I think they don't guide and stuff. I guess make people go in fresh. Yeah, that's what I like too. I love it when everyone's blind and on the same playing field. Yeah, I'm just significantly faster on the OP1, which is the current mouse I'm using. I love going to a cabaret. I think this is the best cabaret song, honestly. Mami homophobic date? Yeah. Okay. That's pretty interesting. It's fascinating to see different layers there are to culture around the world. Yeah. Um there's also like so like some people are very nervous and saying ski des, so I like you. So they would say it in a roundabout way. They would say ski ga kirei. The moon is beautiful. Uh and that phrase comes from a very famous Japanese piece of literature, and it means that I like you, but it's like an indirect way of saying I like you. Saying the moon is beautiful means I like you. But you can only say it when there's an actual moon out. So it's really random if like the sun's out and you're like ski ga kire and you're like what? It's daytime. What are you talking about? Interesting Japanese lesson for the day. It's also the Japanese word goodbye, sayonara. So it depends on like who you're talking to, but like people often don't say sayonara because sayonara is seen as saying goodbye forever. That means that like you're probably not ever gonna meet again. So you say sayonara. I like saying I like it's funny that I switched up my accent when I said it. My country sayonara and then the English one sayonara and then there's the Japanese one sayonara. Adding on to that, isn't being isn't being direct a bit too much in Japanese culture? Not that it never happens, but most people don't exactly like that way of communication. Yes, it's people are very roundabout. Um, uh, so there's honme. Honme is your true feeling, and tatemae is your outward expression. So when you visit Japan, most people will show you their tatamae because it's just what they learn is like always be nice or whatever. But like inside their head, their honme, they're like, oh, what is this guy bothering me for? Ah, I hate this guy. But they won't say it. And the most common way of them being annoyed with you is that they show like microaggression. That's how they handle things. Unless you're on the internet, then things are different. People hide behind the monitor and they'll say whatever they want. So no different from the West. What's the saying about sayonara? Oh yeah, sayonara is like usually you say it when you don't plan on meeting again for a long time. It's almost like goodbye for good. And so people always use like jane or like see you later or like mata raishu, see you next week. Or if we're working together, we would use oskare sama. Oskare sama is like thank you for your hard work. To be honest, tatamae is something I do more often than not IRL. It doesn't feel as foreign to me, if that makes sense. Yeah, you always want to be nice because you don't know what type of bridge you'll be burning if you be mean. This have a specific word for it, I guess. Um, what's another thing? Um, oh, there's like certain phrases where like you can only use it once. So if I'm meeting you for the first time, I would say hajime mashita. That means hajime means the beginning. And so this is the first time I'm meeting you, so I use hajime mashita. But then outside from that, um, I would never use that again. Um, so it's gonna be awkward if you said that to me already and then you said it for the second time. It's like, oh, Solomon forgot about me. He thinks this is our first time meeting each other. But then, um, if it is actually our first time meeting each other and you say konbanwa, so which is good evening, right? Or a good afternoon. It's like, wait a minute, I've never met you before. Where have you known me from? Not even being mean per se, more like I don't give my brutally honest thoughts unless they're explicitly asking for or it's made clear they're welcome. That is also true. That's how I feel too. How did we get into this Japanese lesson? This is so strange, but I like talking about this. Yeah, but you really gotta like be careful how you introduce yourself or like with certain words. The order. It's very interesting. How many layers East Asian languages have. Cause like it's like there's no like I can read the tone. Cause like in English it's harder to read the tone in text, but in East Asian languages I can feel the tone. I can feel the tone in the text. By what words they use. Oh, it's this one. Whoa. I didn't hit it a single time. Bruh. I guess my tracking is just that worse on this one. I sometimes study the mechanical science of mice too, because like, you know, a lot of people ask, Ada, you buy all these mice, why don't you 3D print your mice? And I was like, you know what? I'm too lazy to 3D print and learn how to 3D print, and also I need to learn like the mechanics of mouse shape. And I was interested one time, and I learned that something like this for like tracking wide angles like this, you want a wider mice. So it makes sense that my other mouse that I actually do. Oh my gosh, I barely got a high score. So like the width, you want a bigger width if you're gonna track horizontally because you have more stability, so you're not like shaky. Um, I'm just yapping. Anywho, but that's it. Like at the church I've been going to for one of the guys that goes up and gives sermons. I think his preaching is mediocre, unproductive, and the way he phrases things can be a bit problematic. But when I'm asked, what did you think about today's church service? I say, it was all right, or something like that. Yeah. You don't want to cause trouble if people are just asking your opinions idly. They're just making small talk. There's also man, there's a Japanese phrase that is the equivalent of reading the room. It's called kukiyomi. Uh, kuki is like the feeling of the atmosphere, right? Like sometimes when you enter a room, you can feel the weight of the room without like having anyone talk. And then yomi is to read. It's hard to explain because like you can read the room, but kukiyomi is like a more advanced version of reading the room. Kukiyomi is like if you enter a house and you see like all the picture frames or like a bit, you know, slanted. They're not leveled. So like you can tell that something's weird, but that wouldn't be considered reading the room. Reading a room is like um interacting with people, but Kukiyomi is like people and in the environment. I pictured the kind of reaction I get from saying that would either be finding the boldness of it assuming or criticism being offensive. Absolutely no in between. With it more likely being the latter rather than the former. I see. But what if what if the person you're talking to, they're like, ah, oh, finally someone who agrees with me. Get him off the stage. You never know. Yeah, I always choose a neutral stance. That's what I do too. I always choose a neutral stance and let the other person talk and guide the conversation. Because I don't want to like, I don't want to speak my mind and they're like, oh, this guy's a freak. You gotta ease him in, you know, ease him into the freak. Begin. I need to drink some protein, but my body doesn't act well. Well, I heard that if you consume too much protein at one time, your body doesn't know how to react because it's such a dense amount of protein that you get like a stomach ache. And I was like, hey, that sounds just like me. Because sometimes I do gulp down 40 grams worth of protein, and like it's like 2 sips. I guess you can say. Now they're big sips. Imagine like 24 ounces, and I just drink 12 ounce in one go, and then the other 12 ounce in like the next 5 minutes, and my stomach's like, oh shit. Spin FPS. This res is criminal. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I just play on Hold up. This is my Counter Strike res. Okay, I'm just trying to make everything like Counter Strike. You know what I'm saying? Like, you even got CS:GO here. My sense in the game, and 1350 by 1080. Shit. It is what it is, my brother. I do wish I've never learned about 4:3 stretch or even 5:4 stretch, so I can play in 1080p and alt tab anytime I want. But here I am. You little goober. It is what it is, brother. When I share that with some close friends, it got a chuckle out of them, and one of them was joking about mid preaching, a mid ass preacher. That wasn't at church for context though. That's funny. How's it going, Spen? What res do you play at? 2K? I got like 1 sip of protein left. Never tried stretch res on Kovacs. Might need to try. Bro, my chat, I'm 1080p warrior. My chat knows it. Technically, I'm 1080p. I'm 1080p, you know? 1080p. Wait, where is it? Yeah, 1080p. You're lucky you didn't meet me back in my older days when I played on 1024 by 768 on Kovacs, because that's what I used in CS. But now that I got a better PC, I can afford 1080p. That's not the 1080p you're thinking of. My chat knows that every FPS game that I play that's competitive, right? I have to stretch it. Apex stretch. Rainbow Six Siege, stretch. Valorant, stretch. What other competitive games I play? Call of Duty, stretch. It's not competitive, but it feels awkward. What other ones stretch? Delta Force, stretch. What's another one? Overwatch, stretch. If I play Marvel Rivals, that shit is probably gonna be stretched too. But yeah, there's basically most FPS I stretch. For me personally, I was brutally honest, like that, funny as fuck and entertaining. I like to think of that as a beauty of not having a fragile ego. It honestly is refreshing when someone's able to speak their mind. I used to play 5-4 Siege until I realized it looks doo doo. I feel that I like the feel of stretch, but I love the look of native. I just think stretch looks so goofy because in Siege I played 5-4 stretch and then I use ACOG. Bro, the spawn peaks were crazy. It was insane. I love spawn peaking. Not only did I played 5-4 stretch in Siege, I played 5-4 stretch 90 FOV in Siege. Why do I play 90 FOV in Siege? Well, Counter-Strike has 90 FOV, vertical FOV. What does Siege use? Vertical FOV. Bada boom, bada bing. People say you should find your own sense in whatever game you play and not try to match it. And I was like, nah, fuck that bullshit. I'll just match it. I was way back in 2019, 2020. That means that me and you probably had met each other in Siege. Because I played back then too. Back then the community was so small. We basically met each other and we're like, hey, what's up? We meet again. How are you guys? Um, what's the highest rank before they added the new one? It was Diamond, wasn't it? Diamond was the highest rank because they didn't add like Masters or whatever the heck it's called. But it was during a time where like that was easy to get too. So it's not like um it was hard. Diamond and Champ. The, I don't know. Whatever the highest rank was at the time before they added the new ranks. I think the last time I played was whoever the lady with the AK and the grenade launcher that shot like blast thingamabobs. Champ was 2020, I think. Yeah, so I played before that. But yeah, the community was small. Nomad, yeah, there you go. I really wish Siege would fix the cheating problem. Because the game's good. Um, I just hate playing against cheaters. So well, Spen, what games do you play now? I haven't made an FPS in so long. The only FPS game you could say that I haven't reached the highest rank in is Fortnite. Because I never gave Fortnite a chance. But every major FPS game that has a rank, I probably reached the highest rank in that. Or close to it. Nice. That's 3 more to go. Yeah, we probably played at some point. Just Kovacs, not gonna lie, but I play whatever. I normally no life games for a week, then switch. That sounds like me on gotcha games. What was I gonna say? When I I don't know. There's something about me when I get into a competitive game. I always want to be the best, and then once I reach the summit, I'm like, well, what do I do now? I'm kind of lost. Like, I remember catching myself once, like the match before I hit Immortal in Valorant when it first came out. This was before like this was when the highest rank in Valorant was called Valorant instead of Radiant. And like I remember hitting Immortal, and I asked myself, Ada, what are you gonna do when you reach the summit? Because like you have all the drive to reach the top right now, but once you get to the top, what are you gonna do? So there's like a fear of actually winning. And then I won, and then I hit Immortal, and I was like, well, time to quit. I guess it's time to quit. There's no reason for me to go any further. And I really don't want to get I don't want to get Valorant, which is what it was called before it was renamed to Radiant. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys ever felt that. The fear of being lost once you reach a certain spot. I had to lock in on Val. I told chat when I find my final mouse, I'm gonna go get Immortal in Valorant again, and I'll probably get it during the summer when no new games come out. Played my first comp match in forever today, and how'd you do? How'd you do? How do you feel about creature collector type games? Creature collector type games, like Animal Crossing. I'm not sure what creature collector type games is. Slime Ranch, my goat. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I guess Animal Crossing, Pokemon, Digimon are example of creature collectors. Drop 44, but I had a wind trader on my team. A wind trader? What the heck? That sounds such a specific Riot Games issue. um, I eventually get burnt out because there's just so many to collect. And then you just do the same thing again in the next iteration. So it's nice, but eventually the task gets so burnt out, or the task is so huge I get burnt out. Or it becomes, or it's so small that I can easily get it. Would play one round, then AFK, then their team would magically stack the site. Damn, that's crazy. I never had that happen. But I guess I'm just lucky, you know. My experience is not yours. I think the furthest I ever went is semi-pro level in Counter-Strike. But you guys heard of that story before. Since you're new here, Spen, in high school, I was really addicted to Counter-Strike. Like, so I started to play seriously in 9th grade. And then at the end of my 9th grade, I hit Global Elite. And in 10th grade, my friend was like, hey, you want to make a team? And so we played for an open team. And then we eventually got better. And then we moved on to intermediate. And that was me in 11th grade. And then my mom was like, hey, you should probably take some some university exams. I'm not sure what country you're from, but I took the SAT and ACT. That's our like university global exam for our country in the US. And I was like, how much money am I gonna make in Counter-Strike? This is me in like 2013, 2014, and I looked at like the prize winning for Counter-Strike. I was like, this is nothing. This is shit. And so I quit. Went to engineering school, and yeah, now I'm here. And then it seems like being a pro player gets you good money now. It's too late now, for me anyways. I mess around on Counter-Strike every now and then. I like to branch out in different series of creature collector just so everything feels new and I have to adapt to the new elemental type system. CS pay used to be so bad. Exactly. Literally, I was too ahead of my time. Literally, I was too ahead of my time. if I was 5 years younger, if I was 5 years younger and I had that same drive for Valorant to go pro in Valorant, things would have been different. Things would have been different. Things would have been different. But I'm pretty happy where I'm at now. So I heard that tier 2 Valorant teams gets paid a minimum salary of 50K, which is pretty nice. But like, depending on the team, you have to, buy, get your own apartment, your own stuff, because the org can't afford to pay you all that stuff. And I'm like, 50K is not a lot if I'm forced to pay all that. SAT scores. I'm glad those weren't required for me to graduate at the time, but they made that a requirement for freshmen that came after me. Interesting. I took the SAT when there was a 3-part test. I heard that there's a 2-part now. So the 3-part was reading, writing, math. But I heard they took away the writing portion. Remember teams would pay $100 to $300 per month? 50K is hella good for tier 2. Yeah. Literally, Counter-Strike is held up by gambling websites in tier 2. The only reason why tier 2 exists is because gambling sponsorships. And then it's kind of hard to be a CSNA pro. It's really difficult compared to other NA pro scene, because I think if you were to focus on a FPS game, you should probably do it in a Riot game, because Riot actually breathes down on the neck of the org to be like, hey, pay your people, do it now. Not gonna lie, I shit on T2 Val players. Crazy snack. My Jet and Raze is too good. The best score I got was 1,000. 50K. A score of 1,000 is mid, if I remember correctly. Yes, because it's out of 800. Each section is 800, so max score is 1,600. 1,000. I think for me, I got a score of I think I got like 2,100. But that's when it was 2,400 was the max. So I got 2,100. My writing was dog ass. And if you were to take away the writing, I had 750 on math, and I think I got like 700 on critical reading. So like in total, it would be like 1,450 for math and reading. Content seems content seems like the way for CS. Yeah, if you're making content, it's just so much better in CS. Valorant content is so dead, bro. Valorant content is so dead. But literally, this may be because I'm just a drama frog, but WestJet is the best Valorant content creator, bro. I love the drama that comes from WestJet, bro. I remember my SAT being 2 section, not 3. Yeah, so that just means you are part of the newer generation. The older generations, it would be 3-part. It would be math, reading, writing. But they got rid of writing because a lot of the universities didn't care for writing anymore. So it's just really wasting time. And so they got rid of writing. You still pay the same price. So and it takes less time. So it's a win for them also. Make YouTube vids, stream, take Gamba sponsors, and become trillionaire. Bro, it's literally crazy what's going on with the casinos in CS now. Literally, people getting offered 300,000 a month to sponsor gambling websites. Bro, that's life-changing money. Chat, I am not a morally good person. If you give me 300K a month to say, hey, I'm sponsored by CSGO Roll, I'm gonna take the money, chat. I'm a broke motherfucker. That changes my life. And I know like some people some people get paid like 4 to 5 mil a year with gambling sponsorship for Counter Strike. 4 to 5 mil, chat, a year. That changes my whole lineage. Literally, that oh my gosh, I don't even know what to do. I know morally it's not correct, right? But the money speaks. Renyan must be making so much bank. I don't know who that is, but he should take that bag. If I'm already born into money, you know, like fuck you money, I'm sure 4 to 5 mil doesn't matter to me. But that's life changing money, and I would not fault any one of you guys to take 4 to 5 mil, or even 300K a month. I would not fault any of you guys. God dang it, I'm country again. Dude has a perma sponsor and gives away 500 to 2K knives if you grief a cheater. My goodness, my goodness. Big money, big money. I think I yap so much I'm not warmed up anymore, but who knows? What would you guys do? Would you? Because like you're here being sponsored by a gambling addict. You're preying on people who are like gambling addicts. Oh my gosh! Thank you for the follow, but I'll see who followed real soon. I'm too focused on aim training, but yeah, morally it's not correct. I know it's not morally correct, but the money, I'm sorry. Please go to CS:GO Roll and spin some money and yeah. I'm preying on your addiction. God dang it, I'm super focused now. Oh, just barely. Oh, thank you for the follow, Spen. Amongst news, it's 4 a.m. Oh my goodness, you must be in West Europe. Have a good stream. I'll see you, Span. Thanks for coming. Thank you for the follow. Bye. I would E6 every character in every gacha I play and still have a ton left over with that kind of money. Exactly, exactly. My goodness, my goodness. I know some people, cause like right now in the Counter Strike scene, this one European streamer who's sponsored by one of the gambling website. A lot of the people came to his house and like put picket signs in his yard, and like they basically put up a strike in front of his house, and so everyone in town knows that this guy is making this much money and he's sponsoring gambling stuff, and all the people are like, you ruined my life and stuff like that. Yada yada yada. um I don't really think it's the people who are getting sponsors fault. I know they get like a following and they like go to this website, but really I think the fault is like in Valve. Hello Stoke, how's it going? It's been a while. Are you on Christmas break? Yeah, I think the problem is Valve, because you have to uh cut these people by its roots so you can stop it. So I don't really blame the people who are sponsored. Maybe the casino. I blame the casino, but mainly it just comes down to Valve. I mean, gambling is one's life savings away is a choice though. Started playing DCS. What's DCS? That's the thing though. Like you're some people think that it's bad because you're preying on these people. You know it's bad, but you tell them that you got a coupon code for like more spins on the slots. Basically, you're also helping spreading the evil, is what some people say. Oh, this song is so interesting. Let me check this. Okay. Oh, a fight jet simulator. Okay, okay. I do know what DCS is then. It's I forgot what the D stands for. It's like combat simulator. I don't know, chat. Just know that I'm also a human. If you wave money in front of me, my morals can be crumpled. Of course, it depends on like what damage I'm doing, right? And also the amount of money. Everyone has a price in their head. Jeebus Creepus. Ain't looking good. Oh my goodness, I need some more space. Yippee. Viva la vida. I gotta go pee. I'll be back, chat. I'll keep the music up for you guys. Huh? I hope you guys enjoyed my body contorting. All right. I was in the bathroom. I was thinking of like the moral conundrum of like railroad tracks and people tied onto them, but like the train is coming, but do you switch the track on track A or track B depending on who it is? So like what would it take for you to let's say the person that you love the most is on track A. What would it take for you to keep it on track A? Would it take 100 lives on track B to keep the train on track A? Or maybe 1,000 people? I always find those little sting. Nah, fuck them. Bro, 1,000 people? 1,000 randoms, right? 1,000 randoms. Like, sure, it sucks for those families, right? You could probably witness all those families coming and crying, but I think 1,000 people is not enough for me to change the track to track A. You put my wife on track A, then God bless you's on track B. Yeah, but usually that's a value, right? Would you say 10,000 people is enough for you to keep it on track A? I've been tracking this right here. This is the score that I'm writing down. Nope. What about 100,000 people? That's 100,000 lives you're affecting. Some will blame you, some won't. Let me turn this down to 1K. There you go. You could put half the Earth population on track and and I'm still picking track B. And that's deep love right there. What if I put 3/4 of the Earth's population on track B? Are these the same scores? Hold up. 58-20? Oh my gosh, this is the same score. I'm dumb, bro. Hold up. Let me click play. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. We changed. Change 2. Do it. God bless him, but also fuck him. There could be Einsteins there. Einstein's the next like geniuses, and you just don't care. All right. So what if we replace them? All right, we replace um we replace someone on track a father of 5, versus like uh 10 homeless people on track B. Would you run over 10 homeless people? Or the father of 5? Yes. Unfortunate for those homeless people. Just don't be homeless, forehead. Man, I'm just significantly better on this newer mouse. Let's see, 10. So out of 17 scenarios, the new mouse wins 13 times. Yes, the next question. I don't know. I don't have I don't have any other questions. I'm sorry. Back to 4K you go. And then turn off. Bro, the thing I put in brain rot that said fart so good it relieves your stomach ache. That shit made me laugh so hard. It's so relatable. That shit was too funny. Oops, did I accidentally turn it off? Oh no, no I didn't. There you go. Is it on 4K? It was on 4K. Fuck. And now I gotta cycle it again. There we go. Well, well, isn't wrong. Have you? I'm sure you guys have had that moment though. Oh my gosh, it is. Oh, this is gonna be so disgusting, right? Good night. I'm off to bed. Being drunk is fun. I'm sure it is. Good night, one. Thanks for coming. Bye. Oh my gosh, I'm sure you guys have many instances where like you're like, oh, I gotta use the bathroom, and then you just let out a bunch of gas that just relieves your stomach, and then just your feces comes out next, and it's like a sprayer, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's actually not a lot. OP1. You plan on doing Christmas stream or taking the day off? We will be doing a Christmas stream, Solomon. No breaks here until we're done with a year. So, uh, yeah. I streamed on my birthday, my mom's birthday, my sister's birthday, my dad's birthday. Um, I'm dedicated to this challenge. So, I don't think any holiday is more important than those family members' birthdays. But I still streamed on those days. I just had to be like, hey guys, I'm streaming a little bit early, or like, change the time. So we'll work around it. But yeah, I'll be here on Christmas. Uh, sorry, I'm yawning. Um, it should be 11 a.m. stream on Christmas. I'll be streaming 11 a.m. Eastern time. All throughout until the second, because I'm at home, and when I'm at home, I do early streams. But what am I doing here at 11:30? I want to play video games, and I also need to test out these mice. So what better to do than aim train? I don't know what I'm gonna do once. How many days do we have left? 172 days left. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I'm done with a year's worth of streaming. If I go 5 days, 4 days, 3 days to stream, I'll probably start with three, not 3 days, 3 days a week. That's what I meant to say. I'll probably do 3 days a week. Um, if I'm not busy, I'll do more. But I think with my job that I'm doing, I'm in a very lucky spot that my job isn't very demanding of me after hours. So making the best of the time I got. The question is it worth streaming every day? No, no, don't stream every day. You're out of time. But that's my only problem. Not enough time to do things outside of streaming. But it makes sense that I stream every day because I do play video games almost every day. Or maybe that's what I tell myself. What was I doing before I streamed every day? I actually learned Japanese every day. I worked out almost every day. I started to learn how to draw, but then that was cut short because I just tried to stream every day. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's worth it to stream every day? Oh, I can actually move. Hold up. Let's not move. Let's check the surroundings real quick. Okay. I honestly stream every day because like you guys show up. If I literally had no one to talk with me to on this journey, I would not stream every day. It would be too lonely, too brutal. I'd be like just lost in my own mind. But knowing that some of you guys are looking forward to the stream, I just turn it on and be like, hey guys, what's up? You guys are my only friends. All my IRLs are living their lives. It was my friend's birthday the other day, and I messaged the group chat. I was like, "Hey, how's your birthday? I hope you had a fun day." I got no replies. They're too busy. But I don't fault them. People got their own lives. This is where our timeline separates. Jesus. I find it interesting that Jesus' name is so like widely used even by non-Christians. It's just a it's just a phrase. It's just a saying. When I do Spanish people, instead of saying Jesus, they say Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I need to ask my Spanish friends. It's a beautiful song. Whoever requested it. I also got to be careful what game I choose, because like sometimes there are a lot of chatters, and I don't want to like leave them on red, you know. And I'm playing like a very strong narrative game. Like I don't want to miss out on the narrative, but I also don't want to leave you guys out on red, so I have to like be more careful of the games that I choose. That's not gonna stop me from playing Yakuza though. I'm running out of space. What about you guys? Do you have any Christmas plans? My sister's coming in town for Christmas. So I gotta deal with her. It's not so bad. My sister's a outgoing girl, so she leaves the house a lot to visit other people. And then while she's gone, I could make her my little gopher. Be like, hey, could you pick me up food? I'm hungry. My sister's boyfriend's coming along too. And he doesn't usually eat food that we make. And so he goes out and eat wait, this is a Final Fantasy 14 soundtrack. Yeah, he usually eats out, and I'm like, sister, since you're going out with him or whatever, could you also pick me up some food? Thanks. I really am a hermit, aren't I? I'm not any hermit. I'm getting a bit tired. Oh, 32.30. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And how many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is a 16-minute track. Not so bad. So I can probably do 2 a day if I'm like locked in, if I'm not like a big yapper. But we all know I'm a big yapper. Oh, that's fast. Wait, if you're into Metroidvania games, have you tried or not have you tried? Are you excited for Metroid 4? Hmm? Hmm? Okay, that loaded. That one didn't load. This one didn't load. Oh, that's so strange. I hate it when it bugs out. Okay, I'll do that one. I never played the Metroid series. I played Metroid 3 on the GameCube. I thought that was interesting. Nintendo always has a weird spin on their games that I can't really like describe. It just has that Nintendo charm. Other games of that genre I played, though, is Salt and Sanctuary. That sounds familiar. The Steam sale is happening now, so if you want to try Bloodstain, Ritual of the Night, that's the like direct or that's the spiritual successor of Castlevania because all the people who worked on Castlevania made that game. Metroid is Nintendo's best series. With the cap, with the cap, with the cap, with the cap now. I'm obviously biased, and I'm gonna say Mario. That's because I just like parkour. I like the monkey parkour. Bro, it's so funny when I accidentally jump off of like a ledge in Mario Odyssey. I'm like, Mr. Cappy, I need help, and then Cappy brings me back, and I was like, ooh, that's close. My 3 favorite series from Nintendo, from best to yeah, top 3, number 1 to 3 is Mario, Zelda, and Fire Emblem. And then I really want to play Mother 3, but I know that's not gonna get translated because there's a bunch of Nazi stuff and hate crimes of people of particular um, uh, sexuality. So that's probably not going to get translated anytime soon. But it did get re-released for Japan. Maybe I should really brush up on my Japanese so I can make a Japanese Nintendo account and play Mother 3 in Japanese and then translate it to you guys. Or I could get the emulator, use the fans translation, play it on stream, and then have Nintendo sue my ass into the ground. That's another path I could take, which I probably won't. Because, emulation? I mean, that's not even in my vocabulary. Nintendo cops, please don't kill me. Bro, I'm not sure if the joke is true, but like they said that like some Venezuelan kid made like a cardboard cutout of like the whole Mario on the SNES and they put his ass in the blender. When it comes to language, what's your perspective on accents? I find it interesting. I find it interesting that someone from North London can speak from someone in South London and not understand. That's how thick the accent is. I've heard some of my British friends that work in an office that a clientele from like East London was coming, and they had and instead of talking to the CEO of his company, his manager had to come and translate for the CEO because the accent of the client was that thick. I mean, like some people think it's absolutely necessary to have a perfect accent, while others don't really care at all. I'm in between where I think having an accent is fine as long as you're understandable and speak with proper grammar. I agree on that too. As long as I can understand you, you can have whatever accent you want. Now, when you become un comprehend comprehensive, comprehensible, whatever the word is, that's when like what? I'm gonna need a translator. Gibberish, basically, yeah. Like Irish people saying purple burger alarm, purple burger alarm. If I didn't tell you it was purple burger alarm, would you have known that it was purple burger alarm? What the heck? Oh, it resets my aim. It resets my aim when I run out of ammo. I was wondering why my mouse was jerking. I do like the Scottish accent though. They're pretty funny. I know there's like an island in the east coast of the U.S. where their accent is like very old British. I wonder what I wonder what it's like living in on that island. I think like it's an island in like North or South Carolina. But yeah, it's an island and its inhabitants all have like old British accents, like old like a century ago British accents, and it's still kept today. What do you guys think about like civilizations that don't have contact with the modern um the modern world? Because I think there's like an island in India where there are people living on it, but they're like a group of savages, and they will kill anyone who gets near their island. I wonder how do they perceive us? Like, oh my gosh, what is that thing that's flying in the sky? It's a giant bird, and it's carrying people inside of it. Let's kill them. Isn't that interesting? That their default behavior is let's kill. I mean, you can say the same thing for a lot of humanity. Our default action is to kill something we don't understand. It happened again. Load the thing, please. I beg. No. Okay, it actually loaded the thing. You guys think? What? What? Who? What's that? Why did it stop? I guess it's bugged because the playlist hasn't fully downloaded. Do you guys think we'll ever get along and stop hurting each other. We probably will one day. We probably will gather together as humanity to fight like one being that's out of our world. Like imagine if alien comes and try to slaughter us all. Will we put our differences aside to fight back? How did we all agree on the Gregorian calendar? How did we all agree to use kilograms? Well, not all of us. A large majority of us. I feel like if you showed them guns, computers, Gatorade, or whatever other modern inventions, etc., they would react the same way medieval peasants would react to magic. Yeah, they'll probably call you a witch and then kill you. Witch! Interesting that this map overrides my default settings. It makes it a white plane. Surely those island inhabitants have lived long enough for them to be immune to the disease that we bring, like we did to the natives. Or worship you like a god with the shiny stick that can destroy anyone with one blow from a distance. I like there's this manga that's been not manga, this is light novel that's made into an anime called Gate. And so randomly one day a giant gate opens up in the middle of Shibuya, which is a town in Tokyo. And the gate opens into a medieval world where people can use magic, there's dragons and whatnot. And I like how the Arthur describes what we use. Like so the medieval people was like careful. The green men, that's what they called the soldiers because they wear green camo. This is my broomstick. Yeah, they say careful. The green men's have invisible arrows that can pierce through your armor. And I was like, I guess that's how someone would see it. They have these sticks with invisible arrows that pierces through your armor, and they also have flying dragons that are faster than our lizard dragons that can cast explosive magic and other stuff. They also have like horseless carriages mounted with automated crossbows that shoot the magic arrows. I could see them calling their guns magic slings. It's just interesting. In the novel, they describe that these green men don't use blades or shields of any sort, and that blades for them is like a last resort weapon. And they know that magic doesn't usually work on them, but like heavy artillery is like a catapult would do them in. Fun fact: in biblical times, shepherds would use slingshots to kill wolves and mountain lions. A shepherd's sling was like an ancient gun. I'm just imagining like the slingshot that you pull back like in Zelda, like that. So you just pull it back and then shoot it with a little ball. But then there's also like the ropes, the rope sling, where like you put there's like a little sack like this, and you put a rock, and there's two of them, and you fling it around your head, and then you unleash the ball that's in it. A shepherd's sling is what David used to kill Goliath. I need to see what a shepherd's sling looks like. Let me Google. Let me Google. Shepherd's sling took a godly amount of skill to use, though. It might be the thing that I'm thinking of. Shepherd's sling. Me, my fat fingers. Yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking about. That's what it's called. I guess I never knew what a shepherd's sling was called, but yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It is what you're thinking of. Yeah, that shit requires a lot of skill, and I'm sure the kinetic energy that you can distribute into that ball or that rock is gonna hurt a lot. I also wonder who was the first inventor of the spear. Like, wait a minute, what if I just put this rock, this sharp rock, on a very long stick? Also, who was the inventor of the bow? Imagine losing a chunk of your head from a guy yeeting rocks at you. Crazy times they were. I wonder what type of iterations like the tip of a spear went through. Because you would imagine like the tip of a spear and also an arrowhead would just be a triangle, right? But then as like it evolves, they had like prongs in the back of the triangle, so it becomes like an actual arrowhead. So when the tip pierces the skin and you yank it out, it drags more of its meat with it. Yo, Bushido, what's up, brother? What are you doing wrong? Hello, Bushido. Bushido from YouTube. I feel like a shepherd sling has the potential to be a cool weapon in fantasy type games. The sentence you said 15 times. I don't know, I'm just yapping like crazy while aim training. Bro, Bushido, you should get on Twitch, my brother. You're missing out on the music. I don't think you can hear music on YouTube because I muted it for YouTube. But I'm just aim training and we're doing song requests on Twitch. So I need this for Valorant. Do you? I can send you the playlist. It's these 7 playlists. So if you just take a screenshot, you can probably find it. I don't see your mouth moving. I don't hear anything or see mouth move. Ah, blah, 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 blah. I think it's because I'm like looking at my other screen. So when I'm head on, right? When I'm head on, you can probably see my mouth move. But if I turn a little bit, you probably can't see it. Yeah, you can't hear music because I have it muted for YouTube because I'm not trying to get copyright strike. But on Twitch we chilling. What was I gonna say? It'd be like that scene from Attack on Titan where the Beast Titan was chucking rocks at the scouts. Oh yeah, I was talking about like the evolution of a arrow tip. Last night I couldn't sleep and I looked at my YouTube recommendations and I don't know what's going on, but YouTube recommendations are crazy nowadays, bro. Like I watched a video last night about dungeons and how dungeons were made and what shape they were. And apparently there are different types of dungeons to torture you. there's one where like it's a false so you open up a door and then it's kind of dark and you step in, and the moment you step in you fall into the dungeon. It's like a 12-13 foot drop, so it's tall enough to where you'll be alive, but enough to like, oh, I'm fucked. Yo, Aki, what's up? Ada equals smell. How's India, my boy? I put Atachi in my dungeon. Yes, that's not too surprising. I learned that so uh dungeons used to be the king's quarter. So the king's quarter is in the center of the castle, and they were made into like square blocks, but then they realized how weak like square buildings were, and so they made them round because arches are stronger than like a flat wall. And they're like, wait a minute, why are we putting our king in the middle when we can put him elsewhere? And so the middle of the castle became where they kept high value targets, and at the bottom of the middle would be the dungeon. Um, some dungeons would be made to where like the bottom floor would be slightly angled, so all the water that would come inside the castle will go down into the dungeon, and it would be damp and wet where the little hole is. Okay, bye, Aki. I'm coming. That's higher than a rim, though. Yeah, I don't know. My gosh. I don't know. The YouTube recs have been really good lately. It's been fire. Let me go see if I can find it, and I'll put it in the Discord so you guys can like also watch it. I think YouTube has been really good lately about recommending other creators, like other smaller creators. The YouTube algorithm be cooking. I remember like a couple months ago they were just showing like a bunch of like um what's it called, Gooner stuff, and I was like, bro, why is this on my homepage, bro? Let me see. I'm sure I can find it. What are you training for? I'm doing mouse testing, so I'm seeing which mouse is better, this one or this one. I'm not really training for anything. I'm just using it as a benchmark. Where is it? Where is it? Is it not here? Oh, here it is. I'll ping you in Discord, Solomon, about it. Yo, what's up, Gummy? Merry Merry Christmas, see ya, bud. Merry early Christmas. Is it it's still the 24th. It's Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve, everyone. Anyhow. Oh yeah, and then you get Twitch redeems too. Blue Sheeto on Twitch. I don't know how to make points on YouTube, and it seems like you can't. So I'm not about to make that shit free. You know what I'm saying? YouTube stream is so gutted, bro. The only advantage you get is no ads. Are you into speculative biology videos? Speculative biology. YouTube live sucks. I think it's good for discoverability, but for like interaction and community, it's pretty trash. what is speculative biology? Like how humans could have evolved? Wait, since you can't hear any music on YouTube, Bushido, you can just look at the top right. That's the what the current song is playing. I tried to point out of the frame, but then I realized that my camera was like in a certain frame, and then I went out of the frame. I'm so dumb, bro. Also, I didn't know you played Valorant. Yeah, any of the e-girls on Valorant? What up, chat? I'm fucking locked in. Oh, they're getting smaller. Oof. It's in JP, but yes, I don't. No, they don't. Like bottom fraggers. Hey man, you gotta start from somewhere, brother. You gotta start from somewhere. It's that one Kingdom Hearts song. It's the Kingdom Hearts 2 opening. I forget what it's called. This is the Japanese version. I have both the English and Japanese version. Game, play nice, please. This is it? Okay, it actually loaded. One I came across the other day was talking about if the Minotaur was actually an animal, was an actual animal. I can't read. What would Guinness and classification be? I don't know what a manticore is. Let me look up what a manticore is. Manticore. Oh, okay. I'll just call this a. Well, it's not a chimera. Some people would call it a chimera. Another one I saw was a Jurassic World based video about creating a hybrid to fight the Indominus Rex, but only using mammals and no dinosaurs. I find it interesting that in recent years they said that dinosaurs have feathers. Bro, what about all the kids that bought all like the dinosaur figures, and they're like, "Are you expecting me to put feathers on this thing?" Oh, let me get a drink. Ugh. There you go. I'll post videos and interest share or for you to check out later on. Perfect. Something for my night adventures. Sometimes I feel like a big liar when I tell you like when I tell you guys, hey, it's like, hey, I'm gonna go bed, and then like I'm actually not going to bed because like something in my mind, I'm like, oh, I have a thought in my mind, I can't go to sleep, I must like answer this question, and then I stay up for like an extra hour. I'm not sure if you guys are the same, bro. I really need to get medicated for any ADHD medicine or some shit. It's been happening more this year where I have a thought in my mind and I need it to be answered or else I can't sleep. And I know it happens too, and I'm like, yo, bro, just go to sleep. And then the other side of my brain is like, no, we're not sleeping. We need the answers. It could be something really mundane, like what's the best temperature to keep a turkey in the oven? I have to know what the manticore would be if it was an actual animal. Was pretty clever, but at the same time, I don't want to spoil. I'll check it out. Do you think one day, um, your Spanish would be good enough to impress your Puerto Rican family members? I'm sure it will. But do you also wish at the same time that they taught you Spanish at a younger age? That reminds me, I went to a farmer's market and I went down the Korean aisle and I was looking for a specific like candy that I want. And this couple was like, "Hey, could you read any of these?" And I was like, "Oh no, my parents didn't teach me," which is true because they're not Korean. But I didn't tell the couple that, and the couple was like, "Oh my gosh, shame on your parents." And I just, I'm just smiling to myself, and then I was like, "Yeah, it's because they're not Korean." And they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And I was like, "Yeah, awkward." What the heck? This is strange. These aim trainers come up with everything. No, not my meme music playlist, please. I low-key would buy a plushie of Samson in a heartbeat if the creator of the video sold them. Uh, and for the Jurassic World hybrid, the video creator gave a name. He called him Samson the Righteous Beast. Samson. All right. Now that's done. I replay the playlist on the other mouse. Do you think well, my parents were asking me what what they should name well, not my parent, my dad. Since a couple years ago my dad had a new kid. My dad was like, "Hey, what should I name my kid? I want to give him an English name, but I want to know the meaning of the name." And I was like, he was like, "So like, what's the meaning of John?" And I was like, um, how would how would you guys explain that? How do you guys explain the meaning of John um or like Samantha or like just whatever name, English name? I'm sure this is in 4K, but I'm just gonna check. Yeah, it's in 4K. Fuck. Samsung's design feels refreshing. It's rare to see elephants in creature design in any media, whether it's sci-fi or fantasy. Oh, you'd probably like reading Berserk. There's a group of people in Berserk who uses elephants for war, but then they get cursed by a group of demons, and the elephant looks so different. I wonder, can I show a picture? Hold on, let me alt tab. Berserk elephant. Maybe I should do Berserk manga elephant. So here, let me get rid of the hand cam real quick because it's in the way, and I'm also in the way. So like, this is what a regular elephant looks like in Berserk, but then you get these other ones, which is a bit more majestic, and then like when they become cursed, they look something like this. They stand on their own hind legs. Then you get this cursed elephant, and then you got this cursed elephant, and then you got this cursed elephant. Also, I never realized how weird horns on elephants, on an elephant, and would look until I saw that Samson video. I thought elephants had horns. They had, oh well, these are called tusk. I think that's all the cursed elephants. This isn't an elephant. Yeah, there are some strange designs in Berserk that I think you would like if you are welcome to getting a little bit depresso. Like this tiger design is kind of weird too. Look at that thumbnail, see what I mean? Oh yes, I see. He has like ram horns. That's enough of that. All right, we are nearing the end. It is midnight. Get this shit done and get out of here. I really do like looking at things that are unworldly, I guess you could say. From an art point of view. It gets closer. Maybe that's why I like reading dark fantasy mangas, just to see what they can create with, what can they distort. Bro, I think I'm ruining my sleep schedule even more. The nice part of that video, there's also well-written lore as to why Samson was created in the first place. It's also rare that he chose an elephant. I heard that crocodiles have kept their form since prehistoric times. I wonder how do people know that? Oh, also the other night I was watching a video about like religious religious theories. I think that's what they're called. I forgot. But some guy was like tier listing like religious theories on why you should like believe in God. And It's interesting how he cuts into them. Like he ranked Pascal's wager at trash tier. I mean, to be fair, elephants are one of the few animals that aren't dinosaurs that could fight evenly, or at least stand up to something like a T-Rex. I don't know how big a T-Rex is, but if an elephant can handle them, then I'm sure T-Rex aren't that big. Sorry, I don't mean to yawn, but I'm just a little bit out of breath. My body tells me anyways. I think Pascal's wager is like it's better that you believe in God and have a chance to go to heaven than to not believe in God and forever be in hell. Ouch. Who did it? Hold up, hold up.
Drink water.
Hello, you man. What brings you here? Water? Hola, you man. Oh, he's a prehistoric elephant. Okay. Stretch. I think it was called Paleolosondon. Much bigger than a modern day elephant. I wonder how did scientists figure out that we came from like fishes that grew legs and all of a sudden they could breathe on water. My bad. Alright, so tired. How is Mexico? You've been there for a couple of days. Are you enjoying Mexico? Also, how did you put that guy down? Give me the details. I want to know. I'm so fucking locked in. I'm sorry. When is it gonna be over? It's supposed to be a minute long. Why is it lasting too long? My sense of time ruined. Oh, is this a 2-minute thing? Definitely been more than a minute. high score. I mean, the whole idea of humans coming from fish that crawl out of the ocean is more speculatory in theory. I wonder what has anyone come up with any theory before the Big Bang? But then the Big Bang is just, a theory also. I got sick last night, but it's nice to be here and relax. Dude, I said bet to us calling. He didn't respond after that. He streamed, so I know he's ignoring such avoiding the topic. So I texted him as a reminder and left it at that. He's afraid, bro. He's shaking in his boots. You got him. You got him scared. Oh, wait. Ad starting. I'm sorry. I'm going to use the bathroom at the same time. I'll be back. My hair is so long. I need to go cut it. It's in the way now. Um, I mean, I'm gonna reject him, but it is a little annoying. He did that. Have fun. Just drop to say hi. Okay. Thanks for dropping by, Yume. Bye. Wait, the ad's not over. Oops. When I look at how complex the world around us is, I have a hard time believing that all this happened by complete accident and coincidence. Well, I'm sure once we grow smart enough, we can explain it. Because right now we're just ignorance of our world. But I wouldn't say well, that's because I'm not religious. I wouldn't say that a big creator had this happen. It'd be like saying the computer you're using came into existence on its own and not have a designer who carefully made each part and system of it. I'm sure there is a way to explain it, but I wouldn't say it's a higher being. We're just not there yet. But that's coming from a person who doesn't believe in a higher power. For me, seeing is believing. My grandma has told me that I'm gonna go to hell for some of the things that I say. And I was like, okay, see you there, grandma. And she's like, oh. Oh, my right eye itches.
Screech!
Oh. Hello, Drill. My Taco, Drill. Bro, I have schizophrenia in my arms playing this little minigame. Curious, how does hell differ in Buddhism? Have you seen Dragon Ball? That's what hell looks like. um, uh, Hell is just basically a spot of eternal suffering, and you just line up. First, you go to something similar to like the gates of heaven, and then except someone determines if you should go left or right. I forgot which direction, but I'm saying left or right just to be just to give you a direction. I think it's arbitrary, but let's say left is to hell and right is to heaven, and then you just walk your way down into there, and you're like, "Yep, line up, buddy." So it feels like the average day at the DMV, basically. You some guy uh some guy. Oh, let me say this. I'm not sure this is accurate, but this is what I remember. Okay, some guy sits there. He like goes through a book of your life and like, you're a bad person. Next, please go that way and don't fight. Orgio đang ăn bữa chiều hả? Are you having lunch, Orgio? Hell is like Hell is like just basically Dante's Inferno. Is what is the closest I can describe it. Except there's not layers of hell. There's not like a big layer of hell. There's like sections. So like, okay, this part is where like all the people who did like murders. This part is where everyone who stole. And basically, if I remember correctly, the punishment is like the same as what they did, the deed that they did. I'm having lunch now, break time, to sleep. Oh yeah, I forgot. And so I forgot in Vietnam, they get an hour of sleep for lunch. I think in Spain, this that concept is a Spanish one that a lot of Southeast Asian countries adopt. I forgot what the word is called. So after lunch, you get an hour of free time, and a lot of people use it to sleep. But the Spanish version of it is it's not specifically after lunch. It's just somewhere in the middle of the day where you get an hour to sleep. Sounds like Christianity Judgment Day, but less steps, and not a singular day. Yeah, once you die, your soul goes to heaven, um, or your soul goes to the gate. I say gate. You go to the DMV. You line up with all the other people. You come up to the table, and this one guy tells you if you go to hell or heaven, and the third option is you reincarnate. Yes, if I don't sleep, I can't study in the afternoon. Study. Well, this is a very important part of your life right now. Khúc này đời của Adriel quan trọng nhất tại phải đi thi cho đại học. I heard similar interpretations for Christianity's hell, but the main interpretation I have is everyone is equal in hell. There's no levels to it. Everyone is in an equal amount of pain and misery. Yes, Atta. Now in Buddhism, like let's say like you set someone on fire. What's gonna happen to you is you sit in a boiling pot for the rest of your life. Or maybe you get caught on fire for the rest of your life because you set someone on fire or something like that. It's like equivalent exchange. Tôi đang giải thích địa ngục cho Solomon á, cho đạo Phật. I basically said I'm explaining to Solomon what hell is like in Buddhism. I'm surprised I even know the word hell in Vietnamese. So you can reincarnate, and then like you can go to heaven. I think if you're really bad, you go to hell. If you're in between, you get reincarnated. So if you're like slightly bad, you get reincarnated as like a bug or whatever, something of like little life expectancy or like with little expectation. And if you're really if you're on the better end of the neutral, you'll reincarnate as another person. And then if you're really, really good, you go to heaven and live your life in heaven. So those are like the options. My grandma says that all the pain that she went through is because her past life, she was bad in that area. And so she's getting that pain inflicted on her on this life. And I was like, what? I was like, what? Bà nói ta giải thích á, lý do chuyện xảy ra trong đời bà nội ta là tại hồi đời gọi của bà nội ta là bà làm xấu mấy chuyện đó, bởi vậy đời này bà phải mang cái lỗi của đời sau của bà. ta cũng không hiểu nữa. Bà nội ta là Siko của đạo Phật. Oh sorry, nói lộn, tôi tại gia. Like the whole point of the interpretation is sin, regardless of how much it affects other people or if it seems insignificant. You either repent and change your ways and start to be a better person, or suffer the consequences of your refusal to change bad behavior. But what if you kill someone and then you repent? Would you be forgiven? Or is that deed too heavy? And so even with repenting, you'll go to hell. There's even a place for adulterers in Buddhist hell. You basically get neutered and then whipped the rest of your life, is what I remember. And then if you're a woman, you get like lava down your vaginal hole or some shit like that. Something strange. Something head scratching. I don't understand. But like I said, I'm not 100% sure if this is accurate. This is what I remember. Murders can be forgiven. People don't really think about this, but Moses himself killed an Egyptian man in the beginning of the book of Exodus. It's actually crazy. Um, Humanity, as far as I know, throughout history, has agreed that killing doesn't feel good. But I find that strange that it can be forgiven. But the thing is, you can't just say, God, please forgive me, then continue to live the way and think it's okay. Oh, so you have to like present yourself as like a changed person. Ồ chưa có tin đạo nào không? À, tao không có tin đạo nào hết trơn. Ờ, mà nói tao nói tao tin đạo Phật đi thôi là tao đi địa ngục. Oh wait, the person that decides if you go to heaven or hell has in Vietnamese it's called ông địa. No, you have to have a genuine change of heart and turn away from your ways. Tao hồi nãy giải thích nếu chừng nào mình chết á, mình đi chỗ nào á, xong rồi cái đó âm nào lựa mình được đi địa ngục hoặc là đi heaven. Chỉ heaven là gì tiếng Nhật quên rồi. I don't even know what the word for heaven is in Vietnamese, but I do know hell because grandma says it all the time. Isn't that strange? Isn't that strange that I know the word for hell, but I don't know the word for heaven just because it's repeated more often? Sorry, chat, I'm locked in. Hold up. I see you guys typing. Give me a second. What's up, Phil? Heaven is ding dong. I gotta translate this one. Hold up. How's it going, Phil? Are you back from work? Ten doing. Okay, Ting doing. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it in my head. I got it in my head. Tap brain. Tap brain. Now I'm back from just chilling with Sheaves. Oh shit! Did you guys have a date? I think with people like murderers though, at least the vast majority of them, if you look at someone like Ted Bundy, there comes a point where they're not gonna turn back and change because they wouldn't really care to be forgiven and love their sin more than the chance of salvation. But what if that person thought killing was good? You can get good people to kill just because that's what they believe in. like I could be like a young conscript. And they're like, yeah, kill the enemy. They're gonna ruin they're gonna ruin our lives. If you don't do it. And I was like, okay, this is for the better good. Die. We ate nachos and watched some queso. Oh shit. You got streamer of the year. Dow. Oh no, she's gonna bong me to death and one's asleep. One of the biggest misconceptions about Christianity though is that being a good person is not what saves you or brings you to heaven. You get saved by a relationship with Jesus Christ, which is what leads to you having a change of heart and character. Thanks for the hill, Phil. Man, since you just came here, we're talking about religious stuff. Phil, ta đang nói chuyện đạo với Solomon. I'm happy that Queso won streamer of the year, but apparently he said he didn't want to win streamer of the year because he saw like all the negative hate that the bigger streamers got, and he didn't want that. It was bad for the guy. Why am I significantly faster on this? Holy shit. Liking the tunes. I'm also liking the tunes. Thing is though, it's not about what human being think is good. If anything, the Bible makes it clear that it's human nature to do evil onto one another. No human being alive on this earth is good, nor can we ever be good through our own effort. Did you see the epilogue that got added to the last volume of JJK? I think so. Did it recently come out? Hold up. I gotta look this shit up now. I think so. I know recently there's a bonus chapter for Oshinoko. That was some horseshit. Yeah, I just started seeing it today. Yeah, the bonus chapter came out today for Oshi. Let me see. It's it. I sent. Come on, load the page. Okay, it's not on this website. Let me use the other website. The end of Oshinoko is Pog? Lie again, Sawa. Bleach opening for the win. I don't see it. All I'm seeing is chapter 271. Is it on the Shueisa website? Let me see. Jujutsu Kaisen. It's not on there either. Bro, I checked 3 websites. It's not on there. I saw it on Twitter. Bro, that gotta be fake. Hold on. That gotta be fake, bro. And for human beings, we're not exactly consistent with our morality. You can ask 10 people, is X wrong or right or wrong? And get 10 radically different answers, especially if it's people of different generations. You can't, it's in Reddit. Ain't no way. Hold up. Ain't no way. Let me look at this. Hold up. Let me look it on my phone so I don't like alt tab. Hold up. This is gonna be some BS. JJK. Uh, epilogue. Oh, 15 hours ago. Special epilogue. Spoilers. Bro, did you see Tokyo Ghoul's getting a remake? Okay, it's a series that could. Oh, it's not out yet. Yes. Do you know how hype I am? Okay, okay. I found the pictures. I found the pictures. Okay, okay. Oh, I already saw this. Wait, this is the Uraume epilogue. Never mind, this is wrong. Wait, is that it though? Tokyo Ghoul will have a remake? Yes, Tokyo Ghoul is gonna have a remake. Get 16 pages of new epilogue in final volume 30. Okay, I just gotta wait. It's not out yet. I kind of dropped JJ or I kind of dropped Tokyo Ghoul when Re came out. So there's a second there's a sequel to Tokyo Ghoul called Tokyo Ghoul Re, and I was halfway through and I was like, bro, what is this shit, bro? The one I saw for JK was Yuji Nobara and Panda. I'm so sleepy now, so bye bye. Bye bye, Odriel. See you tomorrow. I think I saw that one. But according to Twitter, this is a special volume 30, which shouldn't have been out. Another interesting thing about Christianity, I don't hear a lot of people talk about. The Christian's worst enemy isn't Satanists. It's people who call themselves follower of Christ but act like anything but that, either being extremely hateful, ignorant, or saying very low IQ things. Damn, that's actually crazy. If you put that, I feel like if you put that opinion on Twitter, it may garner like bad actors. Oh, let me move my mic. I was like, my mic was like in my mouth. Okay, there we go. A little bit of distance between us. Oh, starting tomorrow, double XP and COD. I was gonna check Twitter earlier to see if there's gonna be like a Christmas double XP, but thanks for telling me, Phil. You're my Charlie intel. How long is it gonna last for? To the New Year's? And when does it start? Is it like 2 p.m. Eastern? Damn, I keep on getting new high scores. Oh shit. Oh, I'm really like skipping these guys when they have one shot left. Too eager to move on. Damn. Hello, Cordelius. I'm not as cool as Charlie Intel. Because think of it this way: what's worse, someone who is openly against you, or someone who acts like a dumbass and make you look horrible and look like the devil just by association? That's right. Why would people want to join your group if your group is acting out? Oh my gosh, my little blanket on my chair isn't long enough. I have a mesh chair, but I sat in the mesh chair when I first got it, and I realized that like it wasn't a good mesh, and it would chafe my skin, and so I have to put a blanket over the chair, and that's my temporary fix until I get enough money to buy a new chair. The problems of only playing in your underwear at home. It would never happen if I was wearing clothes. Uh, and I'm not sure, but I get the 25th to the 27th off. So I'm gonna try and grind to Prestige 10 in that time. Let's go. I'll probably work on my diamond, the rest of my diamonds. I had this kind of talk with a close friend, and he said something pretty thought provoking. What did he say? Let the class know. I know a friend of mine became a recent Christian uh, because his girlfriend was Christian, and they would go to church together. But before, he wasn't really that religious. We got 3 more. Oh shit! I'm gonna just be grinding headshots now that I have every gun leveled up. I feel like I would get the headshots first because a lot of people would be playing at the very beginning of COD, and then less people will play at the very end of COD. And you would have more chances just to kill people anytime versus trying to get headshots. Because like headshots are very like specific, and how you get them is how to get them easier is within like a specific window versus just grinding out for camos. You can kill them in any order. There's not a very specific scenario you can put yourself in. I'm not sure if I'm making sense or I'm just yapping, but use Buddhism as an example. Buddhists don't have to go door to door evangelizing, and yet people are naturally interested in it. Now, why is that? Not every Buddhist is a nice or moral person, but you see a lot of Buddhists practicing what they preach and actually be chill and peaceful, while all the hypocrites in churches leave a bad taste in people's mouth and make Christianity look terrible by association. Hmm. I guess because people that are Buddhists make it becomes a way of life. Not a way of life. It's ingrained into society to where people don't call it a religion. It's like Shintoism in Japan. So for us, we call Shintoism a religion, but to Japanese people, they don't call it a religion. It's just something that's just part of life, and they just accept it. Like why do you go to shrines, clap twice, bow once, clap once, bow twice? It's just tradition, or something like that. I finished a gun in like 2 hours 2 nights ago. It was a great stakeout for the win. I wish Stakeout 24/7 comes back. Please, I'm begging, Stakeout, please. Come back, I'm begging. Or I guess a better way to put it, the hypocrites treat Christians as a label, not a way of life or a standard of living they conform to. That makes more sense. A cover of a Bo Burnham song? Yeah. This is the only song that I have of his. I don't know any other songs, but I really enjoyed singing the song. What? My goodness. All right, tomorrow we are on Call of Duty. Oh, yeah. No, not my meme music playlist. Bro, just keep stake out 24/7, please. It is literally the what's it called? I forgot that map already. What's that map that's in MW3 that's on 24/7? It's like the crate map. It makes it cross. It's really short. It's hectic. It's also an MW2, and that's the only thing that people played on. Damn. Did I already forget that map? I literally grinded my camos on that map in MW 2019. And it's like the best 1v1 map in COD 4. Shipment. Yes. Shipment. How could I forget Shipment? That's crazy. It's only been a 4-year difference from the last time I played COD, and I forgot that map's name. Yeah, I think Stakeout is this versions of Shipment until Shipment actually comes. It's just a place to grind camos and just just blind fire and just not take the game seriously. I played Shipment so much, I knew every spawn, and I would pre-fire every spot, and people would call me a cheater. Like, I could C4 your spawn and crack the C4 over your head the moment you spawn. You think the moment they remove Nuketown 24/7, everyone's gonna throw a fit? I know I would. I don't know. It just seems like I can't do the same thing as I can on the other maps. The spawns are just so strange that I can't be efficient. Oh, 100% Nuketown 24/7 is a staple right now. It's a good grinding map, just like Stakeout. Yeah, I think um um I think if I want to grind XP, it would be on Nuketown. If I want to grind skins, it would be on Stakeout. But Shipment was since Shipment didn't have like unique XP ratings like it is in Black Ops 6, Shipment was just great for all of them. You could call that phenomenon being culturally Christian and not an actual follower Christian. I mean, I don't know. I was raised Buddhist, but I didn't even know what Buddhism was. I just know that I shouldn't be doing X, Y, and Z because it wouldn't make my parents happy. Like, what did I do? I don't know. But I remember having to light incense, uh, 5 of them, because that's where we had 5 locations of the house where I burned incense and I put incense on each spot, and then I would pray. I would pray in each spot before I would place them down, and it just became like a natural part of life. I didn't even know it was like Buddhist related. I don't do that anymore because I just leave that to my mom. I used to do it. I used to do it, but then I was like, Mom, why am I even doing this? I'm not a Buddhist, and she was like, fine, whatever, I'll take over. My grandma's has 5 places. My house has 2 places. It's supposed to be done. What the heck? It's supposed to be done once a day. That can't be right. That can't be right. That shit has to be bugged. Do I even? I'm just gonna skip the middle part. I'm just gonna skip the middle part because it's actually unfair to my like previous self on the other mouse. Look, it's stuck. It's stuck, so it can't spawn the other ones. I don't think I should count this map if it's gonna act like that, though. Yeah, I'm just not gonna count this map. I'll I'll do with it next run if I ever do a next run. The boss used to be Buddhist and often did the exact thing you mentioned, but she said throughout a lot of her life she felt extremely anxious and uncertain. After she became Christian, she told me she felt this overwhelming sense of peace wash over her. I mean, whatever makes her happy. Um, uh, I don't know. I always question these religious figures because like they'd be like, oh, if you pray or whatever, do X, Y, and Z, your life would be better. And I was like, why would I leave my chances of success to another person when I should be doing it myself? I'm my own man. That's just my way of thinking. All right, let's tally up all the points. Tally up all the points. Are these actually different? Okay, these are actually different. I should probably charge the mouse while I'm doing this. That's fair. Catholics in particular have the mentality of praying to saints, for example. I find it interesting that there's not that many Protestants in Asia, but that's because that's probably because most of the missionaries were Catholic, and so there's only like a majority Catholic church in East Asia. I'm not Catholic though. I consider myself denominational. I can't even English. Denominational. I know there's like different sect of Buddhism. And since I'm a big weeb, I actually know more about Zen Buddhism, which is the Japanese Buddhism, versus what uh, my grandma learns. Bedtime time. Have a good stream at Thanks for coming, Espeon. I'll see ya. Bye. I think it's about time for me to go to bed too. So I'll tally these up and probably call it a night. My mom's reminding me that it's 1 o'clock. Basically, I don't consider myself Catholic, Protestant, Orthodox, etc. I just think myself as a Christian. Okay. I see, I see. That's what they're called. What about Mormon? My best interactions with Christians are with Mormons, bro. They're so cool, in my opinion. They're not really cool, but they're just really nice people. All the Mormons I've met are like extremely nice, and they're really wanting to help. I've yet to meet any nudist Mormons, but I do know a girl where her parents were nudists, and uh she puts clothes on at home, but she feels strange being naked. But her parents are like, "Yep, just let my nuts hang." Okay, good night, mommy. Basically, I think denominations divide people and take away from Christians being one body united in Christ. The stuff Mormons believe in aren't exactly biblical. Like what? Like what? Man, lots of wins. Lots of wins for the new mouse. And then this one doesn't count, so 10, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, load. 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last one did not count. So I did count correctly. And the new mouse wins again. Out of 15 scenarios on day 4, the new mouse wins 12 out of 15. Insane. Insane. Out of the 10 mice I bought this year, this was the top mouse. Mr. 11 beats Mr. 10. That's actually insane by a big margin. Crazy, crazy, crazy time to be in. But I could save that for the next stream. Consider you're heading to sleep soon. An example of that would be the founder of Mormonism. His name is Joseph Smith, if I remember correctly. Claimed he would be at the judgment seat with Jesus Christ and God the Father of Judgment Day. But the problem with that is he's a sinner, just like the rest of us. He is not worth of that honor. I see. It's interesting that he sees himself as that. Did I tell you about the Japanese town where Jesus went to, and then Jesus' brother is from there? Jesus' brother has a Japanese name, and Jesus died in that Japanese town. And that Japanese town is predominantly a Christian town. And the place they have a grave for Jesus and his brother in that town. That's what they believe. Isn't that funny? Let me see if I can find it. Yes, I quit. Japanese Christian town. I remember my geography teacher mentioning Jesus and his disciples would be considered Asian, as the events of the New Testament technically took place on the Asian continent. Yeah, that's what I thought too, because like Jerusalem is in Asia. Oh, the town is called Shingo. Uh, Japanese Jesus brother. Here. Let me pull up the browser. Here it is. That's what it looks like. That's Jesus' grave right there. And these are like the Mikos. This is the this is the Miko that does like little celebration. This is what Jesus looks like in their drawing. Doesn't he look kind of Asian? Hold on, let me get rid of my hand cam real quick. Doesn't he look a little bit too Asian? Kind of strange. Kind of strange. This is it right here. Christ's grave. When Jesus Christ was 21 years old, he came to Japan and pursued knowledge of the divinity for 12 years. He went back to Judea at age 33 and engaged in his mission. However, at the time, people in Judea would not accept Christ's preachings. Instead, they arrested him and tried to crucify him on the cross. His younger brother, Izukiri, I don't know what to say. Casually took Christ's place and ended his life on the cross. Christ, who escaped the crucifixion, went through the ups and downs of travel and again came to Japan. He settled right here in what is now called Hirai village and died at the age of 106. On the holy ground, there is dedicated a burial mound on the right of the deity Christ and a grave on the left of deity Izukiri. Above description was given in a testament by Jesus Christ. Crazy stuff. Well, sorry, I shouldn't be calling this crazy. It's different. I'm pretty sure most, if not all, countries end up depicting Jesus as being the same race of the people of that country. Have you seen Buff Jesus? Have you seen Buff Jesus? Hold up. Korean Jesus. Oh, here it is. This is the statue of Jesus in Korea. Look at him. He's strong as hell. Like, what the heck? What the heck? Look at the traps on that man. Even more crazy than the Brazilian statue of Jesus in Rio. But anywho. Let me pause the music. Let me say my goodbyes. Like if you go to if you go to African countries where Christianity is very predominant, they're gonna depict him as darker skin, for example. Does he have curls? What's it gonna do? Oh yeah. I gotta say my goodbyes. Well, chat. I hope you guys enjoy my crazy rambling today. But I'll catch you guys in the next episode. In about 10 hours, 9.5 hours, I'll be live again. But yeah, I'll see ya. Bye.